Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful people, welcome back to the next episode in our Mystic Gold Camo grind. Today, we are going to be running the DM-10 Marksman Rifle. Out of all the weapons in the game, the Marksman Rifles are the ones that we have the least amount of progress in, and I think they're a really solid weapon. It's just that they're not full auto, right? So, we're going to use this because it hits really hard, and I think with potential of double tap, it might be able to meet the fire rate standards that we're looking for, traditionally speaking, in zombies. Now, I don't know if these marksman rifles can do full bullet pen without FMJ, but it'll be interesting to find out. I think that the sheer overwhelming power of the weapon... Oh, and there you go. Look at that. You can two... Perfect. Okay. That is good to see. So, yeah, I was able to shoot two there in one shot, which is fantastic. And I think with the power, we're gonna just overwhelm the zombies here, clear the hordes. It's a good weapon. It's got some decent movement speed without any attachments on it. I am running it completely empty because I have, what, maybe one level on it, but that's it. So let's see how it goes. Grab the nuke here on round transition, maximize our points, and I think I want to just go straight for Pack-a-Punch. No need to get any perks on the way there. As good as this gun is, I think with Pack-a-Punch we might have not only the larger ammo capacity that we're looking for, but the faster fire rate that we desire. First number is going to be a 7 in the last spot. But I don't want to make too many pre-assumptions about these weapons. I do really like the DM-10. Don't get me wrong, like it's a crispy weapon. If you guys remember playing in the campaign, you get this gun when you're defending the house, and I couldn't believe how powerful it was. Very, very powerful. I bet you it's pretty good in multiplayer as well. So long as you can hit your shots. We're going to pop that cap skull on the top there at round 11. Try to get ourselves the blue ether tool, get ourselves ahead a little bit. Crouch next to every perk that we can. Just really set ourselves up here. Hitting critical shots is not going to be nearly as bad with this weapon as it was for the Maelstrom. It's nice to see that on round 3 we're still single hit headshotting zombies, so I got high hopes. You know, the only other weapon in the game that does 250 off the rip, I mean, there are snipers, but the katanas were pulling in damage values like this. There you go, right there. Round 4, it is no longer a single headshot. Which is why I wanted to go straight for Pack-a-Punch, because having to 2-tap is going to be kind of tricky with a DMR. But the fire rate's okay when having to spray. It will be better with double tap, no doubt in my mind. Alright. That should be enough to open the church. Oh, I didn't grab a long enough scope on it, but it is a DMR and it does have a pretty steady rate of fire. I'm wondering if I can just go straight for the deadshot cans.
Tear them to pieces.
Yeah, okay, alright. That's automatically putting this gun on the top of my list. 502 right there. If we got a foregrip on it, it might be more stable. The aim idle sway is what was killing us right there, but it is nice that we have the ability to shift the focus. 502, a headshot now. Unpacked. Super snazzy. And that just saved us $2 grand on buying the sniper rifle, so that perk is essentially completely free to us. I love it. I love it. Maybe we could get a hybrid sight that has like a times something multiplier. Though, then again, I mean, we were able to hit it. You just got to do it on round transition. You got to be careful. This is not a multiplied scope at all, by the way. I'm just running a standard, I think it's Prismatech red dot. Because when I am using DMR style weapons, I like to be able to see as much as I possibly can on the screen. Now this one was the shortest that I had. I think Kepler is not available. There's the desert camo. Very nice to see. I don't think Kepler was available when I looked at it, but we can double check again and change it out as need be. Alright, that's a really well-timed double points. Might be able to get back off this. Ooh, careful. There we go. Okay, we are going to get packed. Let's see, 30 rounds in the magazine from 20, so it is 1.5 times. And if you did hear that, it shoots 2 per shot. So we're going to have to be careful now with ammo consumption, just a little bit. Because essentially our magazine size, even though it went up to 30 rounds, it got cut down to 15. So we did lose some ammo there. I wish there was a way to like toggle between single and double fire mode. I know in the higher rounds it'll definitely be worth it. Just for right now, it's going to be a little too much. Already hitting 1,000 for a headshot, and that is gray pack, I guess, with dead shot, so you got to keep that in mind. And I have dead again on, but absolute monster. And if each round can penetrate twice, that's 4 kills with 1 trigger pull on this DMR. It's pretty solid. It's very solid, actually. Insta kill. I'm gonna work our way over to. Let's do Jug. I think. Well, actually, if I'm being for real here, I think speed's gonna be more valuable to us than Jug. But it would be nice to have our core 3 perks set up properly for this run just to get it started here. It's really your choice. I mean, for me, I like Jug. I like the potential of stability. We'll do that. Oh, we got hilltop stairs.
I'm a strong SOB.
Where the heck is that? Way over there. We want to hit that because there's a chance we could get Aether Tool, Pack-a-Punch. Oh, you name it. Salvage, extra money. DM-10's level 8. We got the Gain Twist Barrel. Not bad, not bad. Our double weapon XP event is no longer in session, which means that I have to pop all that I have in order to be able to get as far along as we were on the other guns. It was nice. I like double weapon progression. I'm going to be looking for zombies that have the purple eyes for this one, because I don't want to waste our kills for it. But I might be unlucky. 20 zombies is not hard. Okay. Most of those are purple, which means they're not going to be any of value in the points. So let's go ahead and just work on corralling them up and getting as many as we can. There we go. That was a big one. 19. We got 40 seconds to get one more. I think we can do it. There we go. Alright, and we did not waste any of the zombies that are on our round. I love it. Alright, let me see what we got. We got napalm. I'm going to drop it. Even though I don't have anything on it, I don't want that. I do not want to risk losing our gun's progress. We could grab our way over to Quick Revive. I think that'd be good. Man, I keep talking about Stamina Up, though. I kind of want to see what Stamina Up does. More so than I want to see what Quick Revive will do. Movement speed is the name of the game, and yeah, you can already feel faster. This gun benefits from it. I don't have an Infiltrator stock just yet, but I tell you what, when we do, this thing's going to be crazy strong. There we go. Super nice damage. Super. Dang. It's good to feel like you can one-shot everything, even up to around 10. Did I crouch next to you? I did. Let's go ahead and grab speed. We'll get the water valve. There we go. Water valve. And let's open up our way to quick revive. Boom.
That's Dr. Moline. Joined the physics team last year.
So 39.7. Something 39.7.
Bonus point.
There we go. Is that a double points? I think it might be. Finish the round as fast as we can. We got an evergreen, which is super nice. Progressing the camos are very good. Yeah, so we'll hold on to this double points here. Wait for it to get as close as possible to evaporating so that we have the most amount of time with it next round. And I'm just going to sprint farm this round and grab as much as I can.
Double point. Tear them to pieces.
Abandoned rooftop. Oh, man. The dog round, too. That's super unfortunate. Not going to be able to get as many points as we wanted to out of this double points, but that's okay. We're still pretty far ahead.
Max ammo.
Okay, I'm going to grab a quick revive here. It is round 11, but I got to prioritize this SAM trial. Oh. That's tough. Here's a zombie. Did the SAM trial already disappear? What the heck? That was way too fast. Throw it in on a dog round like that. Tricky, for sure. Well, at least we opened the door. We needed that anyways. We'd probably go to the church and start up the final, or I guess the first step to the Easter egg. Get Dennis Griffin taken out. What's that? Max armor? Okay, alright. Getting to that point in our run here where I think I might pop a bonus XP. Flip mag, not bad. Just so that way we can start accruing some attachments for this gun. Pretty solid kill, actually. Took him down, no problem. I should have actually shot his arm for the mangler cannon, but that's okay. Live and learn, live and learn. We got profit sharing, pretty decent gobble gum at the start. This will be great. We'll get our blue ether tool, and then we can upgrade it to purple. Just gonna start this. Hopefully I don't wipe too many zombies off the map here by doing this. Alright, we're looking for Dennis.
Alpha team, what was that? Your body cam signal is breaking.
Your Project Dennis security, yes? A so-called rapid response team.
Alright, let's see what we got here. War Machine is better than a Hellstorm missile.
Exfil bird retask. Go advise.
Chopper Gunner. That's pretty awesome. No sentry turret. Oh, snap. Where is our Aether tool? There it is. Perfect. Gonna throw us up to blue rarity, and then I'm going to put us at purple with Lightman. Wow. Holy cow. Definitely hitting some good point values right there. Gun is very strong. And a bonus nuke to polish off the end of the round. We'll take it. Look for Dennis. Hopefully he spawns in somewhere soon. There he is. Nice.
That must have been Dennis Riffle. Church groundskeeper. Good guy.
Take the tool shed key.
Seems his luck didn't stick around in the end, though. Wonder what the key's for.
Pop this open. Grab the first part to the wonder weapon.
Let's see what you've been keeping locked up in here.
And we got 7 grand. Points wise is pretty solid. Perks, I don't really need much. I think I'll go ahead and grab double plate. That'll benefit us in the long run. Okay. We can now approach the water valve step. Oh, and we have a mangler out here too, so I can use him to get the mangler cannon. See if we can't pop that off. There we go. I'm going to snag it real fast, switch to my knife, and try to make sure that we don't lose our chopper gunner while we have this. Okay.
I'm gonna show you fuckers just how this shit should be used.
Perfect, got that open. Now let's head back for our chopper gunner. I'm not exactly sure what the fastest is you could do this on. But what was that, 11:36.7? I think that's right. Oh, I accidentally went too far past it. Hang on a second here. Okay, we need the chopper gunner anyway. Yeah, 11:36.7. Wow. You know, speed cola might not be too bad with this gun. The reload isn't terrible, but it is a little bit lengthier than most. Got rugged. 400 crit kills already, doing very well. Oh, and I forgot we can finally pick up ammo drops. We're using a standard weapon that reloads. Elemental pop's gonna be valuable. Stamina up's gonna be valuable. I mean, stamina up's always valuable. Speed's gonna be finally valuable. So that's pretty good. Damage-wise, yeah, we're really solid. So I'm gonna grab speed cola after we go in here. But let's type in the code first. So 11:36. I'm not sure if this is faster or not, but I'm gonna go up. And 7. What the heck? Let's check the other number. Oh, it appeared in the cemetery, so we'll go hit that first. Exam trial is more important. The possibility of double pack is just too tempting not to handle. Not to hit it, I should say. Okay, critical kill Sam trial. It's perfect. We are already kind of doing that ourselves. We need to get 45. Very doable. Very doable. I don't know if I want to farm here. Of all places, this is not the one you want to be at.
You must be so proud of the minor success you are experiencing.
Wow. Oh, a double points too. Fantastic. Oh, I forgot they're gonna send in their own. How about we get out of here? It's a little too much heat on the LZ here. There we go. Super nice. Double pack. Cross your fingers. Here we go. Oh no, purple ether tool, but we have a sword so we can throw it on that. Not a complete loss. And a bonus points. Not bad, we got 10 grand. Might as well go for triple plate, huh? Let's do it. Very ahead on the armor front and perk front. I have the 5 perks that I want. My gun's pretty powerful. Double pack would be nice, but that's okay. It already hits more than strong enough. Dog round's not a bad time to try to get this thing going. Maybe we'll wait to the end of the dog round. I can tell with Vulture, this thing's going to be an absolute maniac. I mean, you're never going to run out of ammo with it. It's got such a deep reserve and enough in the magazine. It feels pretty solid. Speed Cola, Classic Formula, Quick Swap. Man, that reload's crispy. Alright, that's going to flip the round for us. Let's put the valve on and get it turning. We've got 2 decoys, 2 Aether Shrouds, so whatever we need to use, we can in order to get this done. And yeah, just to kind of talk about a little bit more that's going on in life here. I've been playing a lot of Schedule 1, and that game is phenomenal. Feel free to check it out on the channel. Some of the episodes are a little bit lengthier, and I will trim the content, I think, going forward here. I'm really trying to look for an editor. If anyone's got recommendations for editors that are solid, do a good job on videos. My content, I'd like to have, you know, shortened, highlighted, some of the good parts. And I'm willing to pay, you know? So if somebody's got some editing skills, I'd love to put you on the bandwagon here. Do a video, depending on how many views the video gets and how many subscriptions we get out of it, will determine the value of the reward. Yeah, I mean, we can... Sky's the limit, man. I'd love to see this channel bloom. And I think an editor is the next step to making it happen for us. This amalgam definitely is putting a damper on things when it comes to finishing this part of the Easter egg. Holy cow. Oh! Easy, buddy, easy. Luckily, this gun hits like an absolute truck. There we go. Man. Actually, you know what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to go on and put a double weapon XP. Because we are finally starting to get to that point where the zombies are accumulating. And I'd like to get some attachments on this gun. It clears hordes very well. There we go. 11 quick draw grip. Very nice. Getting a ton of critical kills with it too. There we go. Alright, let's keep pushing the water pressure valve. Longest water pressure valve in the history of water pressuring. I think we'll get close. I'm going to pop Aether Shroud here. And we'll finish it out. Nice. Go ahead, throw that on. Fantastic. Take our water gauge, and now we got to grab the wires from the shop. I did check the numbers again. That one is definitely a 7. The first one's definitely 11, so maybe we read the 3 wrong and it's a 2 or something along those lines. Very possible. But we're going to go take a look. Because the water pressure valve, the wiring is already over here. Holy smokes. ASG is already legendary by round 18. That seems a little overkill. Alright, let's take a look here. Take a look. Any dig sites? Just the one for right now. That's kind of odd. Unless I'm missing it completely, but... Uh-oh. Got surrounded here. Gonna pop Aether Shroud. Let's clear out the horde a little bit here before we go in. Light stock isn't bad. Still looking for that infiltrator stock, though. Definitely. Alright, how many guys do we have here? Okay. That should be good. That should be enough. Okay, keep looking, keep looking. I'm digging. Ah. There's another pile right there. Did not have what we are looking for in it. Try again. Here's another pile. Nope. I have never seen this. Did we already get the wires? No, we definitely did not. Okay, we'll wait for another round here. There it is. I kept pushing F on it, but it didn't pick it up, so I thought it wouldn't be a pile.
I think that's
Turns out
everything we
it
need for
totally
the-
is.
Let's head back to the motel and slap this thing together.
Another SAM trial up by the forecourt. So we're going to do that in double pack. Can't wait to see what kind of damage values we get out of this gun then. If I'm not mistaken, the DM-10 is already a suppressed weapon. So I'm wondering if we're getting the bonus salvage from it even without that augment or attachment equipped. Could be, not sure. Behold the location. Okay, so for these ones, you just gotta get them in a big pile and keep running. Movement is the goal. The more movement, the better. We'll get him trained up pretty good here. The Mangler's gonna be a problem, so I might have to take him down. See if we can't pop a couple of shots in on him. There he is. Okay, I think I almost got him down there. There we go. Thank you kindly. Do we have a key? We do. We have a legendary key. Holy smokes. Where did we get that? Alright, so you can see I got the crowd here in a pretty good train going on. So now we're just going to hold it. And it shouldn't kill all of them. It should only kill the purple ones. Gosh, but what if it did kill all of them? I'd be devastated. That's a lot of headshots right there. Do we take them down? Let's do it. Bonus points. That was awesome. Do you see how many kills we got right there? Holy crap. Yeah, this gun is a headshot seeker. There is no doubt about it. Decoy. Oh, man. That's unfortunate. Propped our dying wish there. We'll get the perk back. Man, I don't know what it is about decoys, but they just have not been hitting lately. Normally, you used to be able to throw that thing down. I guess I'll just throw it down prematurely. Like, when I know I'm going to do something a little reckless and get myself caught like that, I can just go ahead and do it.
Let's see what you can actually.
It's alright, though. We're so far ahead, it's not a huge deal. Get ourselves the fancy double pack that we needed, and let's go ahead and grab the perk, build the gun, build the LTG device, and keep on keeping on. Also gonna check the final number here.
To your health.
It's 39. Okay. Not 36. That's odd. For some reason I thought it was 36. Maybe the sticky note didn't render right? Or my dyslexia, I don't know. Jeez Louise. Alright, so 1139. Okay, didn't mean to do that. What is rotating in there? That is too funny. I think I did something that I wasn't supposed to. But this code will open it up, and we have a legendary key. We should get something pretty sweet out of here. Alright, here we go. Oh my goodness, a Deadshot daiquiri can. That's brutal. Absolutely brutal. Okay. Well, now to build the weapon. Could get PhD slider, just so that we're moving around the map a little bit faster.
Like you already found some of the parts. A Rusted Dime Model 23, huh?
Nope, not today, not like that.
But that
The
doesn't
max
matter
armor,
now, does it?
I'll take it.
Let's see what this thing can do.
Okay. So first part's going to be in the comic book store. Go ahead and grab that. caught on something. Uh-oh. Shoot. There we go.
Now, hurry and get the others.
That's my call, Panos.
Ooh, he's not happy. Let's take a look at this camo, by the way. I was curious to see. Pretty sharp. Pack-a-Punch is not bad on this map. I like this version of Pack-a-Punch more so than I do Tier 3. I think the pink is a little over the top with the green. If they mix the pink with something else,
But street smart. How do we know activating your
bet you it would have looked good.
equipment
Pink and
won't make
blue.
it operate worse,
I'm always a
Panos?
fan of cyan and blue.
Well, I know it isn't
Or
what
cyan
it's
and
itself.
pink, sorry.
Only the worst thing we can do is nothing.
You get a Miami Vice style Pack-a-Punch.
Excellent. You have all three. Find a good place to assemble the
Alright,
LTG
so we got our LTG components.
You have execute authority.
I'm going to build them, and I'm going to drop this down, get the canister, and we can take out the first boss right now, I
Worried
think.
about the director. I saw him when this started, and his comms went dark.
Well,
There we go.
if I'm learning anything, it's that just because you're missing doesn't mean you're dead.
Doesn't mean you're dead. It's like one of the most memorable quotes of all the voice lines in this Easter
Who are
egg.
you talking to?
It's just a rhetorical question, that's
Alright, first ether canister.
Halfcoats was gonna survive. My money would have been on Pelletier.
Yes, he was formidable. But sometimes... But seriously, the LTG...
There we go. Got it in its position. Now we will summon the first boss.
Now,
Boom. I like to stand right here. It's pretty easy to be able to see him coming in if you stand right here on the other side. Like that, just hop the barricade there. Keep looking at the mini-map. Whoa! Man, a lot of them ran up right there. Caught me off guard. I wasn't ready. 6,024 right now. Holy smokes. And that's shooting 2 bullets, you know? So that's 12,000 a spray. It's pretty impressive. And we're not even triple pack. This gun is gonna hit like an absolute monster. Oh, had to reload there.
don't let those beasts implode the gateway prematurely.
I think we'll be okay. Cool. Alright, let's see what we get. Is it going to be the dog or the mangler? Gonna be the mangler. Nice. Alright, let's see what kind of damage. We hit armor pretty solid, actually. Yeah, this gun does some pretty solid damage. He's already in a weak spot. Let's turn on the trap. Get him into the trap. There's our max ammo. Now we can pick up the aether canister, and we're good to go.
Handle with care, Blanchard. That's the
Very solid. Pro tip, if you are using stamina with Stalker Quarterback, you can have an infiltrator stock on your weapon, and when you scope down sights, you're actually faster aiming down sights than you are just walking.
time to find and fill the last
This one we're going to do really quick, so again, grab the Strauss counter,
Strauss counter.
drop our decoys,
I named them after
and
the
quickly hit all 3 of the locations so that way we keep our decoys. This one's going to be high, which is super nice because that means we only have to waste
we won't know.
a second clicking that.
3 are properly
Inverse whatever the meter is reading.
elemental particles.
So if it's high, it's 1 click. If it's low, it's 3 clicks. If it's medium, it's 2 clicks. This one is high as well, so we're going to hit that one. Fantastic.
The frequencies are temperamental.
Had to get out of his way there. And then this one, I could have blown up the door by first, but that's okay. We'll be alright. This one's going to be medium, so 2 clicks. Very easy. 1, 2, and now we're good to go. Now let's rush back to our decoys. Hopefully we can grab them. Drop the Strauss counter off. We won't be needing it anymore.
That canister by the gas station should be accessible now.
Perfect.
Goody. Let's get to work filling it.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. We'll do this round out. So that way we're claiming as much XP off of our double weapons XP. You can see I got our decoy there, and now I'm going to run out to the graveyard so I can grab our LTG device. There we go. And let's farm up some kills. Not bad there, couple kills, pretty solid. There we go, level 14, got us a steady aim laser. Gonna keep looking for attachments here. Ooh, still spawning in. I like to kind of train around here. This is a pretty solid area. Easy to hit headshots. Not bad, not bad. Plenty of points there, plenty of armor plating, and we just hit 5,000 salvage, so now it's time to go throw this thing at legendary rarity and see what we get out of it. Should be a pretty massive damage spike. What was in here? Wasn't it a monkey bomb? No, it's a Kaz device. We don't need the Casimir devices. 9,000 damage. Holy smokes, guys. 8,032. Wow, so this one actually does more damage. Unlike most weapons seem to do less damage on the dog, this one actually seems to do more. Nice. This thing takes the dog out very quickly. I'm pretty satisfied with this gun. I think it's pretty strong. Clearing hordes is very solid. Still have triple pack ahead of us. There we go. There's that multi-zoom sight I was talking about. That can be really helpful for doing the deadshot trials. Look at that. Down goes the castle, huh? Okay. Sweet deal. We have everything we need to go ahead and do the next trial site, so I think we'll just head over that way. First thing we need to grab is the new canister that we released. Ooh. And then I'm going to put this right next to this trap. Just like that. And then I'm not sure if doing this in the middle of a dog round messes things up or not. So we'll just wait for this round to end. And then I'll throw the LTG in. Should be fine. We're still quite early. And with it being the dog, we should be able to take it down pretty easy. The Mangler has the armor, and I do like him because he's a little bit slower to have to deal with. Level 16, heavy stock, very nice. But the dog, you're guaranteed to hit crits on, man. He goes down pretty quick. Alright, here we go. Let's throw it in, start the Easter egg. Stand back here so if any of them spawn behind us, they hit us rather than running in. And then this way we can see them kind of running in as they spawn. Of course, they can come around the bus at any time. Oh. Got a Mangler. Just gonna leave him for a second. Here we go. Stripes 800. Pretty solid. Let more in than I'd like to on that step, but that's okay. We still got it accomplished. Not a huge deal. Another chopper gunner. Oh, but we will take the loot key. Alright, here we go. Let's get the soul of the dog put inside the trapper. It's gonna yell. Nice. First head down. Still yelling. Oh, almost got the second head down there. That's okay. We'll get it. Ooh. He's hurt. There's no doubt about it. Try to clear some of the heat off of the objective real quick before we continue on. Is that another dog? No way. Are there two? No, that's the original. Okay. Okay, see, he's close now. So, try to keep him alive for a second here while I clear out more of these guys. Wow. I think this gun will benefit from double tap. I think... Oh, man, I almost shot that thing again. That could have been bad. The fire rate is a little lacking, which was to be expected. But double tap's going to cure all of those issues for us. No problemo. I think I'm going to start up the trap now. Got extended mag 1. That's pretty good. So here we go. Get the dog inside the trap. Mouth is open. Boom. Soul in. We're going to grab that. Grab our max ammo. And work our merry way back on over to the church. Moving at mock Jesus here. Very slow. Let's see what guns we got. Killjoy. I always like to see a Killjoy. Hidden power. And nowhere but there. Alright. Well, the hidden power is a sight for sore eyes. We keep getting red gums doing stuff like this. That's awesome. We are almost have enough points for triple pack. It's also almost round 30. So I'm not 30, round 25. That's when the Wonder Fizz spawns in. Do we get triple pack or do we get perks? You know, these are the battle we have to ask ourselves. And I'm gonna just say let's grab triple pack so that it's all good, all there. We got the final boss fight completely queued up now, so we can enter that whenever we so choose. That dog is gonna get a little annoying here, so we're just gonna pop a shot in and make sure he doesn't take out any of our good zombie kills that we need. Get more crits for days, and I do not like farming this location. I'm gonna pop Aether Shroud because we got kind of pinched there. Get a couple of kills, get ourselves triple pack, and get out of here. Wow. Holy cow, this thing shreds. This thing shreds. I hope you guys saw that damage there, because that was pretty impressive. What are we hitting for? Remember, we're looking 16,000 is the double, or dead again for Deadshot. But when we get double impact from double tap, we are sure to hit some pretty solid shots. You know, this gun really does kind of like the AK benefit from the perk of double tap because it's firing 2 shots on the single shot, which is exactly what the AK does. And I feel like this one's just as nimble. Smaller magazine, but this one might be better than the AK. I don't know, it's tough. You gotta convince me because the AK was so good. Yeah, I mean, we are just chunking this thing down. There we go. And we don't have any attachments on this weapon either. Got a legendary loot key there. Let's go ahead and put that in. Should be something good. Oh, we got another SAM trial too. Let's hit the SAM trial, then we'll get the double tap. Arc CXD. Uh-oh. This is a tough one. Because the RCXD explodes on impact. Crap. Well, I blew it. What I wanted to do was ride around with it. Maybe we'll get an RCXD from this. If not, I'm just going to have to craft one at a crafting station. Let's see if we get any perks. We did not. We got nothing. Legendary key, man. That was trash. Where's the nearest crafting station? I think it's up here. Let's give this RCXD another go. I'm going to craft one. Normally I don't. But because we're doing a little, you know, bonus trial. Dang. Why do they keep running into it, man? Absolutely crushing my soul here. Alright, we'll craft another one. One more. That is it. That is all I'm going to throw at this trial.
They have a mob where I can just do this all day.
Upgrading trial rewards.
There we go. Oh my goodness.
Excellent work.
Got surrounded there.
Brains with dopamine and serotonin.
Okay, what do we get? What do we get? Another purple aether tool. My goodness, you guys are killing me here. Alright, let's grab double tap and see how it goes. Then we're going to get Vulture Aid and follow that by Death Perception. But I want to see what kind of fire rate we're pulling off here. Oh! Holy crap, the recoil becomes uncontrollable. Definitely need a foregrip on this. But man, look at that! That is awesome. That actually shreds. Holy crap. Double tap is such an awesome perk. The fire rate with the bonus impact damage. It's essentially like double tap 2.0. Almost. I won't say it's identical because we're not getting... Oh, did we drop our chopper gunner? We did. I think while we were crafting the RCXD, we dropped it. So we're going to need that back. But double tap is pretty solid. It's not quite double tap 2.0 because we're not firing 2 bullets. Oh, geez. I think we lost our chopper gunner. Bummer. That's okay. We don't need it anyways. We're going to do the boss fight. We'll grab this loot gun, hand cannon in the meantime, and a loot key. And let's grab Vulture Aid because I know we're going to shred through ammo here. Wow. It fires fast. I'm not gonna lie. It's quick. It feels like it's now a full auto gun, which is remarkable. I mean, if we can land all our shots, again, we gotta hone in that recoil a little bit. Man. This is a high round gun. Very high round gun. Level 20. Got Oceanic already, too? Kepler Michael... Ah, okay, there it is. So that's my favorite sight. I didn't know you had to get to round... or level 20 with this thing in order to get that unlocked. But we have it now. So we'll be able to get kitted out. It is round 26. Let's take a look at our double weapon XP. 4 minutes left. So we'll make the most of it. I think perhaps next round might be a dog round. Which would be a little unfortunate. Aha. Boom. Additional chopper gunner, just like that. Now I'm going to grab Death Perception and PhD Slider.
Just when I think I've seen it all.
Yeah, we're moving good now. It's actually a good spot to train up there. Ah, it's a dog round. They all spawn in, you know, very rapidly around you, which I kind of like. And for the sake of trying to farm as much XP as we possibly can for this gun, I think that's what we need. Even though it's tighter quarters, a little congested, we're just going to make sure we don't get trapped. Yeah, this thing is a monster. My goodness. Highly recommend you guys try it. DM-10 in zombies is fun. There is no doubt about it. Okay, cool. So now we're going to open up the rest of the map. I do like having this one so we can get upstairs if we need to do an exfil. And I like having that one as well. So that's the whole map opened up now. We have all the perks except for Elemental Pop and Melee Macchiato. I will grab Elemental Pop a little bit later. I want to make sure that we continue to get the critical kills. Elemental Pop has a chance of proccing something that we don't want to proc. Could potentially hurt our chances of getting headshots. Though, then again, we already got Oceanic, and we're pretty far ahead. Perhaps we just grab it. Because I would like to have Electric Cherry. I think there's a couple of situations in this game where I have nearly dodged death. But I could have completely avoided it had I had Electric Cherry. Look at this thing go. This is fun. I tell you what, double tap really does add a lot to zombies. It seems like it made the high rounds even more possible. Traditionally speaking, some of these guns would drop off on the high rounds, and because you don't have any perks to aid the weapon in its functionality, you more often than not are resulting to something explosive, which kills, because a lot of the SMGs and the faster fire rate guns are a ton of fun to use. Man, I really did think we got that double points there, but that's okay. Guess we don't really need it. Go back for it. But yeah, now that these faster rate of weapon firing, blah, 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 you know what I'm saying, SMGs, ARs, DMRs, with this ammo on it, very powerful. You can take it into the high rounds now. Comfortably. And that is very satisfying, dropping one of them so quickly. We have a blue key. I'm going to grab the legendary key, and let's head back down to the bank vault, see if we can't get anything for it. Maybe we get elemental pop. Maybe. Time will tell. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by his toe. If you always let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Boom. This one. Come on, baby. Show me what you got. Deadshot daiquiri again with the same rocket launcher. Okay, I'm convinced now that the loot pool is fixed when you get in, and from there it never changes. We got another SAM trial. We got 17 seconds of double weapons XP, so let's give it all we got. Ready? We're ready? Begin. Artificial amateurs aren't all amazing. Talk about a good rap. The alphabet rap. You want to work on flow? You want to work on getting the words out? I'm not grabbing double tap or insta-kill. Holy smokes. This is too fun. The headshot seeking demon right here. And it just hits so hard. I want infiltrator stock. I have yet to see that fly across the screen yet. Alright, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pop another XP. What do we have here? Let's do a 15-minuter.
Welcome to the grinder, amigo.
There we go. Now that we have PhD as well, the PhD Dr. Ram is super fun to run. Again, if you get cornered, you can tactical sprint your way out of an engagement. So not only do you have two backup options, this one being Elemental Pop with Electric Cherry, but Dr. Ram, you just get cornered, reload, and sprint. You're golden. Nothing can stop you. I'm going to farm right here just a little bit longer. We need to keep getting kills here. We're doing very well on critical kills, and if you look, I mean, our relationship between the actual kills that we have and the critical kills is very solid. That's one of those examples where we probably could have got a couple more kills there, but Elemental Pop decided to proc. It's okay. Fast Mag 1. I did see Extended Mag 1, so that's good. We'll run that. Still want to see some kind of vertical foregrip. Some nature of a foregrip. It will drop. I know it will. And then if we could get white out in this match, that'd be fantastic. I am willing to push into the later rounds for it. This gun definitely has the potential to make it far. I wish I had that Kepler Flex sight on, though. We have it unlocked now, which is great. Is that a double points? Oh my gosh, it is. We can actually hold that. Wow, I got lucky on that crit there.
Exfil window is opening.
Oh! I missed it. That's a bummer. Okay, so that's alright. We'll grab Mealy Macchiato. And that's every perk available to us now. Look at that. Sayonara, buddy. 24. Tactical laser. That could actually be kind of fun. I am a big fan of the tactical lasers on the LMGs. I like the range that you get to see. When you aim down sights with a red dot, it almost feels like you're closing out a lot of your field of view. But you are, right? But that tac helps out quite a bit. There's a pheromone proc. Arguably one of the better augments in the game. I'm gonna say if you could rank them, Deadwire is gonna be #1. Followed by Lightmend, followed by Brainrot. But Lightmend and Brainrot are pretty much interchangeable for second place. I can't decide which one I like more. I know Lightmend procs more often than Pheromone. But when Pheromone procs, I mean, all's holy in the world again. It's essentially a deployable monkey bomb every 45 seconds. Wow, we're doing really good on points, kills, the whole 9 yards. I think, yeah, I mean, we're doing solid. Critical kills, we'll definitely have that. Ammo, we are consuming more than I expected. Not sure if Deadshot's helping out or not with that, because you gotta run through the crowd when you kill him in order to get the ammo claimed from Deadshot. Or not Deadshot, Vulturade. And it seems kind of fast. But we have a lot of money, so we could potentially level up these katanas. Just for the fun of it. And I really should be running the size. Size just hits so hard. There's some ammo right there. There we go. There's a level 25. AS red dot. Man, you're unlocking a lot of sights for this gun, which I guess is to kind of fair. I mean, it's a DMR. Make it challenging to get your favorite equipment. Your own personal Excalibur. I love it. True. Let's get these things kind of beefy.
Even after that record, this pack-a-punch shit.
Oh yeah. Pack-a-punch tier 3 on the gun. Solid looking gun. They stand no chance. Alright, I like this spot. I'm gonna train this up a little bit. Definitely gonna make this the move. There we go. And this gun would be phenomenal on the tomb. The fact that you could do that purple Aether Tool Cryo Freeze Easter egg. I mean, this gun is more than capable of setting ourselves up for success with that. Damn. The dog is not happy with us. Coming in for another charge. Do it. Biggest mistake of your life. Okay. Another level 26. Commando grip. And there's a whiteout. Grab the nuke. See if we can't get anything better out of the loot vault here. Another legendary key is always exciting to see what you can do. 2 armor plates for a legendary key. That has got to be the worst I have ever seen. Absolute worst. Brutal. Where's the bank vault? Show yourself. You ain't making it out of that bank vault. I'm telling you that now.
I hated this. Times and circumstances.
Any progress we make now is bonus to our skin progression. We can definitely get Purple Tiger in the next video, but I want to try to get just a little bit more progress because it's really fun if I just get to spawn in and go for the specials in one game mode. And this gun is very well. I mean, it's holding its own, and I rarely get to find a gun where I'm like, hey, this thing kind of is kicking butt. It's got a healthy balance of movement speed and damage and shot progression. So I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep going. I think it's doing a really good job.
Come on, motherfuckers. I ain't close to this.
Nice. Yeah, even without infiltrator stock, I'm moving pretty good. There's a mutant injector. I'm gonna grab that for the boss fight. 27 Ranger handguard. That's what we needed to see, folks. That is what we needed. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have this gun totally kitted out. I still haven't seen infiltrator stock though. I'd like to. How we doing on our double weapon XP? Still 5 minutes left. We can get another round out of it. Fantastic. Alright, swords are packed too, but I'm gonna get this double weapon XP as fast as I can. I'll even buy ammo for the gun. It does consume a healthy amount of rounds. And if you have the ammo back for Melee Macchiato, great. I also have the ammo back on Vulturade, but it seems like we're backpedaling, so we don't have enough time to kind of run through and claim all of the loot, i.e. the ammo that they're dropping, but that's okay. Look at that. Oh my gosh. You can actually push back a horde late round. Anything past 30 is pretty late round. I know the damage on the zombies is from like 1 to 11, then 11 to 30, and 30 to 50. So I know there's another progression, 50 and up, but this thing's doing pretty solid. Alright, ran out of ammo. Gonna purchase some. Wow. Stay in it to win it, guys. You know, the smaller magazine size kind of comes in clutch because when you reload, it procs your elemental pop more frequently. There's 28. FMJ, okay.
Hope you undead
Heck yeah.
section.
If you need to tap out, exfil heal is ready to go.
Do we have enough for one more round in us? Yes, 3 minutes. And how many kills do we have? 1,567, and I think we already had just a tiny bit of progress on it from a wall buy or something like that eons ago. So yeah, we'll get this round knocked out here and then head in for the boss fight. Throw as many as you guys can at me. See what happens. Pheromone proc, very nice. Sets up all of them for headshots. Got another mangler. Probably gonna be a ton of manglers. Try to take them out whenever we can. See that? There you go. And Dr. Ram, boom, I'm out. I was surrounded completely right there. Not a problem to handle. Dang. Doing good. Doing good. Keep aiming for that headshot. I think because we got FMJ, I don't want to get the tack site. It is fun, but I think Kepler is going to be where it's at. The tack site is... shoot, I don't know. I kind of enjoy the tack site. It's notoriously a little finicky, though, when it comes to your aiming. When I say that, I mean... You kind of spray around left and right from where your center of the screen is. I'm not sure if it's a big deal, though, you know, because this gun's pretty accurate. I mean, it's the archetype of the weapon. It's pretty accurate. We should be okay there. Let's head into the boss fight. Let's see how this thing does. I think we've got plenty of progress on the skins that we need, and then we will go through at the end of the video, like I always do now, and talk about the weapon, the build, the augments that I have equipped, and the skins we are unlocking.
Moment of truth, Alpha Team. Activate the simultaneous dimensional gate.
Oh, I never triple packed. Let's do that.
Do this right, and the SDG will unleash a neutralizing energy wave.
Alright.
It's bye-bye, Dark Ether. That's
You know what? I am. Through the Kepler site, I'm going to do a tack site. I think it'll be fun. Level 29 there. We got the target laser.
bingo! Everything kills and powers the SDG. Trust me, we want that orb to keep growing.
Never too old to be a bad motherfucker.
Man, I missed Electric Cherry. Okay, ran out of ammo. We'll buy some more. We're stuck. That's okay.
Easy pickings.
Yeah, this gun is very solid. I am having a pretty good time running around in here.
You getting motion sickness? Good.
Hiya. Max armor is super nice. The ammo, I like how they teeter-totter between the two, but I tell you what, I would probably exclusively ask for armor during this boss fight. Because the amount of money you get from the kills is enough to continuously buy your ammo. I guess it depends on what gun you're using. At least it works for this one. I think our first boss just spawned. Yes, he did. Alright, let's take a look at him. We gotta pop the armor on his helmet first. Keep backpedaling. Reload, armor plate up. You know how it goes.
I'm still status. How about you, fuckhead?
He's tough, especially on round 37. He's got quite a bit of a health pool on him. But this gun destroys. You are down. Very nice. We'll grab any armor plating that he may or may not have dropped. And the ammo. The ammo drops on the ground are enough to keep going. Oh, I didn't realize when you push the trigger down, it fires one, and when you release, it fires another. No way. Did you guys know that? Look at 1, 2, 1, 2. No way. Well, now I know. So yeah, when you see this thing firing like a machine gun, just know that that's me clicking so fast. It's a single fire gun. I actually really like that action. What do they call that? It's like you're strumming a bass guitar. There's our final. What's up, buddy? Got surrounded there. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. There's a lot of crap on the screen. He's all upset. Gonna have the mouth open. We're gonna just need to be very careful here. Laser beam? Yeah, head popped. Trying to put in as many rounds into the face as I can. Lots of heavy zombies are spawning now, which is great. That means armor plating for us. Can't get a shot on them. There we go. That's gonna do it. That'll be the boss fight right there. Boom. Cool beans, folks. Cool beans. This gun more than capable of handling the final boss. Super strong.
Alpha team, how copy? Somebody tell me.
We've all seen that cutscene 1,000 times. Fantastic work. That's gonna be a wrap. Look at that. 2,191 kills. 1,758 critical kills. Very strong match. We got a ton of levels on the gun too. First time I've ever used the double weapon XP on the start of a camo grind for a DMR or a marksman rifle, and I'm already over the level I am with my other guns to be at gold tier rarity. So let's go ahead here. Let's go through the gun. We'll start with the gun. Put on the camo we've unlocked, which is whiteout. We are super close to Purple Tiger. There's where what it looks like. Let's look at the camos we're grinding for. 5 critical kills rapidly, 15 times gives us Fury Bloom. That is an awesome looking skin. I love that. We're going to be using that. And then over here we have Manta 300 at blue rarity or higher. Also very doable. And I do like that skin as well. This is cool, man. I like the DM-10. It's got some pretty sharp looking skins to it. And then, of course, 10 kills rapidly 15 times. So, next match we play, let's just keep doing what we're doing. We'll get all of them. Mystic Gold looks wild. Let's go to a detachments. So, I'm going to get rid of the Prismatech Reflex Sight. We do have the suppressor on, so that's very good. Long barrel we don't really need, so I'm going to go for the opt increased bullet velocity of Gain Twist. Weighted handguard, we are changing to the Ranger handguard, and that is going to increase our sprint movement speed from 6.3 to 6.7. Very nice, and it's also ventilated there. Looks cool. There is Extended Mag 2, which we are trying to get, but we have Extended Mag 1 for now, so that will go on. As far as the grips, I like Quick Draw Grip. Stock, we really want that Infiltrator stock for the increased ADS movement speed. We don't have it, so let's take a look at some other ones here. Buffer weight stock is going to help with recoil control, which I am a fan of. Heavyweight stock is going to help with flinch resistance. And then light stock is going to increase our movement speed and crouch movement speed. Now, here's the thing. The recoil is pretty wild, and this is going to help with the aim idle sway as well. So I do like the idea of doing that. We're always sprinting or aiming down sights in zombies, so I'm going to say that the lightweight stock probably isn't going to be what I go for. let's do this one. We're going to do the buffer weight until we unlock the infiltrator. And then as far as laser goes, you know it. We're going to be running the tactical laser for the tactical stance. And then for the final upgrade, I am going to run recoil springs. I would run FMJ, but it already has ammo pen or armor pen on the gun. So anything I can do, recoil springs and buffer weight stock to hone in that recoil as much as possible, I'm going to take. And you can just see with the stats that we've got set up right here, already looking at 45% increased bullet velocity, steady recoil reduction across the board, increased sprint movement speed, slower ADS movement speed. That's interesting. I don't want to do that. What is hurting our ADS movement speed? Aim down sight. So we can't use the buffer weight stock. Gonna be the lightweight stock. Okay. I need ADS movement speed as much as possible. So this is just going to give us some healthy recoil stabilization, a decent amount of movement speed, and a faster aim down sights. And because aiming down sights is already faster with the sprint to fire speed, you can see sprint to fire speed is 50 milliseconds faster than an aim down sight speed. It's balanced very well. This is going to be the loadout going into the next match. Very excited to give it a shot. And then let's go ahead and run through the augments real quick so you guys can see what I'm using for my setup. Stamina up, I use Stalker Quarterback so that way I can aim down sight, move faster. Quick Revive, I'm running Dying Wish so that way I don't lose my perks if I go down. Juggernog, Probiotic, Hardened Plates for the most hits to down. Melee Macchiato, Vampiric Extraction, Hidden Impact gives us health back and ammo on kills. Speed Cola, Classic Formula Quick Swap for the fastest hands in the West. Not only is that reloads, but that's also going to be armor plating. Vulturade, I use Parting Gift Carry-On Luggage, getting a bonus salvage on critical kills in tandem with the suppressor. Very strong loadout. Death Perception, Critical Eye, Bird's Eye View, so the minimap procs scans faster, so I have better awareness, and then Critical Eye, so that all my body shots have a chance to become crit shots. It's a nice addition. PhD Flopper, I'm running Dr. Ram Turbologist. Dr. Ram is really fun because tactical sprints knock down zombies. So if you ever get in a pinch, you can tactical ram and it'll give you a stun. It'll give you a little bit of time, and then Turbologist for the increased sliding. I love to be able to slide really fast. I'm actually going to switch this up. I told myself I wanted to use Dr. Ram because it would help me get out of tight situations, but I noticed that they don't move when you hit them. They don't fall over, so I'm going to go back to PhD Slider and Turbologist. That's just going to help me move around the map a little bit faster. Deadshot Daiquiri, I run Dead First, Dead Break. Dead First is like the primary perk for Deadshot Daiquiri. I feel like instead of it saying right here, increased critical damage, it said improved ADS precision and double first hit damage. This is the best perk that you can run. And then Dead Break, increased armor damage. It just makes this thing hit like a truck. Double Tap, I'm running Double Impact, Double Time. It makes guns shoot very fast. Double Impact, of course, 150% damage on that second shot that you shoot on the enemy, and with the DMR, that is fantastic. And then Double Time, increased rate of fire on a gun that has, 300 rounds per minute. It feels awesome. And then for Elemental Pop, Electric Cherry, Chillberry, so our ammo mods come back faster, and when we reload, it stuns everything around us. For the ammo mods, I almost always run Deadwire exclusively, but because we're hunting down crit shots in this video, I did not. So I'm going to be telling you I'm running Light Mend. Dual Action Express Remedy is the best way to get the healing. And then Deadwire we are going to use on the next match because we're not going to need to get too many critical hit kills anymore. And Lightning Strike gives you a ton of extra money when it does proc. So it's a very good way to get yourself ahead and incapacitate a lot of zombies around you. With haste, it procs very often. And then my favorite to pop in the background, Brain Rot, is Pheromone Explosive. Pheromone Explosive turns any zombie that's brain rotted into a monkey bomb. It's a super lethal combo. That is everything I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed the content, and stay tuned for the next episode. We are going to get the DM-10 to max rank gold, Mystic Gold Camo. Thank you so much for watching. Peace!